We are at the New Jersey Motorsports Park for the 7th race of Season 2 of the SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series. The 66 car of Jesse Turner will be leading us at the green flag. Starting beside him is the 17 of Greg Lee. This is the second time in series history we are running at New Jersey Motorsports Park. In Season 1, Riley Spurley Tube dominated that race. It was a bore of a race, considering this a road course. So Riley Spurley Tube will be looking to win back-to-back New Jersey. No, excuse me, not Riley Spurley Tube. TJ Hanley. I was looking at the other race. So TJ Hanley won this event. I don't think TJ Hanley is in this field. And as a matter of fact, he is not. Matthew Johnson, who is our championship points leader, will be starting in the 41st position. So not a good starting spot for the 28 driver. Here he is in the yellow banana. Why New Jersey Motorsports Park if we had a bad experience the first time? Why not? We got to give it another try. We at least got to give tracks 2 tries. If they don't work out the second time, well, that's it. So this will be a short race, only 8 laps. Of course, since it's a road course, it will be pretty long in the terms of time, but not long in the terms of laps. It's a 2.24 mile road course, 13 turns. Pull them belts tight because we are racing at the New Jersey Motorsports Park for the second time. Here's the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Had to get a sip of tea. Tea is much better than sodas. So if y'all drink soda, don't drink sodas. Tea is more filling. So after a wild race at Talladega, we are on the road course here in New Jersey. Pace car is in. And there's green. Heading off into turn number 1. Driver's fanning out. Turns him off into turn 1. Greg Lee with a run on the outside. Trying to get around him. Heading down into the turn. Now they go inside, outside, and there goes Greg Lee. Wow. With a huge run on the outside. This turn is going to fall back to 3rd. Maybe even 4th. Yep. Unless there's a problem with that car. Because he's losing a lot of spots. So Greg Lee and the 17 Happy Cheeks sponsored Ford. That's a weird name for your car, but sponsor. Second now is Jay Barker. 3rd is Al Legacy. 4th, Steve Larker. And 5th is Jesse Turner. He finally fell back in line. So Greg Lee is our race leader. Jay Barker trying to close in. So is Al Legacy. So is Steve Larker. Greg Lee has never won an ARCA sanctioned race. Jay Barker has. Barker won at IRP. As Greg Lee leads him out into the 13th turn. Greg Lee will lead the first lap. Let's see who's in last place. Hayden Shepard, there's our points leader. Matthew Johnson has gained 1 spot. He's now in 40th. There's Marcus Sanchi, who won at Talladega the last race. Looking to win back-to-back races, but he's got a long way to go if he wants that to happen. Going through the field, single file basically. 94, Steve Larker trying to get around Al Legacy. This is for 3rd, but Al in his 0 car is blocking. Neat little thing about that 0 car, I actually had a friend paint that, and for the actual race he drove in real life, they actually put tape over the 06. So this is like a 06 car, and in the real life race they put tape over it, so the race was ran with tape over the 06, and with the 6. So that's a pretty neat scheme. So they had to tape over the number because it's a carbon copy of. We got 3 wide action back there. between Shuttle, Nick Kennedy, and Derek Edison. As we got to find the 06. I don't even think we got a 06 in this field, do we? Make me look bad. Yep, no 06, so that just made me look bad. As Greg Lee continues to hold the race lead, Jay Barker is still in second. And basically a single file for the first little bit. Kaka Silverpaw will try to move past Kevin McHugh in the 25. For whatever reason, the outside line always gets run right there. Maybe that's a typical road course, because goodbye. So lots of single file action here in the road course event. As we go battle for a spot, Sebastian Torres trying to move past Cam Nixie. And Sebastian Torres does complete the pass. This will be for 7th. Cam's still fighting on the outside, though. They're still battling. Great battle between Sebastian Torres and Cam Nixie. And nope. Cam is still fighting hard. This battle is more entertaining than the lead. And Cam will win. So Sebastian Torres will lose a spot. Head back up front. Nothing has changed. Greg Lee is pulling away. Greg Lee is trying to make a piece of history for the second year in a row here at New Jersey Motorsports Park. The driver who won this race, TJ Hanley, set the record for the biggest margin of victory in ARCA Series history. TJ won by 3.518. I actually looked at the stats and I had to, tally it up. So we'll see if this race margin is the biggest in series history. So 3.58 is the record. It's a record you don't really want to have. I believe the closest margin in the ARCA series is 0.026. I believe that was by Jay Jefferson in Season 1 at Talladega. Of course, that could change since we've done, 6 races so far. Let's see, going through the field. This is kind of a snooze fest, unless your name is Greg Lee. 52 car, Jay Jefferson with a new paint scheme. The paint scheme that Austin Dillon drove at Road America in 2013. I figured, since we're going to do a road course, might as well go ahead and let the 52 drive, the paint scheme Austin Dillon drove. Because it's a road course, it's the same thing. Raleigh's probably too, in the 6th spot, having a good run for that 74 team. Jesse Turner started on the pole, but never really had a chance to lead because he got stuck on the inside lane and got passed by 4 cars and never been able to recover. Go through the field again. Joe Jefferson in the 55 car. That team and driver has reminded me that Joe is actually driving a car that Jay drove in Season 1. So they're keeping it in the family. Well, for now. They might not get the car in Season 3. Depending on when signups go up, if we ever return to it. Well, we will. I don't even know what series we want to do next. I kind of want to do Cup, because we haven't done Cup yet. We've done like Season 2, the Truck Series. We've done Season 1 of the Busch Series, but we have never done a Cup Series. So we're leaving them out. So you might do Cup. I got some suggestions earlier. They want to do V8. Want to do, we ain't doing Rally Car again. We're not doing Rally Car. Because that was a failure. Do no part of my own. I can see why people never want to paint cars for rally or do races for rally, because the rally tracks suck. Well, I guess it's because I picked them. So we might do Cup. We can't do truck again, because we did truck like a couple of weeks ago, so it's not fair. We got to spread out at least a month. Jay Barker is trying to make a race of this. I just noticed that. We're going to get the 2 to go signal this time by, as Jay is trying to get around Greg Lee. Let's see who has the fastest lap. That would be the 15 car. And who is the 15? That would be... There he is. Simon Fox in the 20th spot, running the Zaxby's Toyota that John West Townley drove. Jay still trying to close in Greg Lee, but Greg Lee pulls away as we go down the straight. And to turn number 13. 2 laps to go for Greg Lee. And unless something happens to him in the next 2 laps, he will score his first career ARCA sanctioned win. But as I was talking about before, I've already made sign-up videos for the V8 series. I've already made sign-up video for the Cup, for the Bush, for the truck. Actually, I've already made a sign-up video for Season 3 of the ARCA series, so I've already planned ahead. It's just what we're going to do next. I have no idea, because I want to, be variety, do different things. But I love doing the trucks. Of course, we're also doing the ARCA truck series side by side with this series. So, a lot of good things coming in this series. People seem to be enjoying the races when my driver doesn't win. But, I'm not the only one who does that. I've seen someone post that I should have gave someone else. I didn't put a limit on the trucks you could have. I said I was thinking about cutting down the field so other people can join in. I didn't say there was a limit, though. So I had to put my driver in. My driver won MSM Marlins. People got mad. Other people put their drivers in too, and they win. And I don't see them being mad. But I guess because I'm a rookie at this, still I can't put my driver in. But yeah, Greg Lee continues to hold the race lead. Not trying to cause any problems. Just in turn 13, white flag, 1 lap to go. Jay Barker has 13 more chances. They're trying to get around Greg Lee. He's closing in big time. Wow, what a run he's got in turn 1. Right on the back bumper of Greg Lee. Maybe he heard earlier how I said the closest margin was 0.26. Greg Lee pulls away a little bit, though. It's been a bore of a race unless your name is Greg Lee. Jay Barker's trying to make a race of it, though. This might be the last time we ever return to this track, unless people want to return. Whoa, Jay Barker goes wide. Trying everything he can to get around that 17 car. I'm so used to saying Jonathan Raines in that car because he drove in Season 1. And at this turn, Greg continues to pull away a little bit. Jay just trying anything he can get around into this turn. Because I don't know what turn numbers these are. Greg Lee slows a little bit. Jay closing in. I don't think he's going to have enough, though. Going to have a couple more chances. Into 12. And we're coming up on 13. And at the final turn, Greg Lee will dominate. He will lead every single lap and score his first ARCA Series win here at New Jersey Motorsports Park. Well, at least we almost had a good finish. So here are your race results. Greg Lee leads every single lap and scores his first career SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series win. Second, Jay Barker. Third, Al Agassi. Fourth, Steve Larker. Fifth, Jesse Turner. Sixth, Relays Prototype. Seventh, Ken Nixie. Eighth, Sebastian Torres. Ninth, Ben Croach. And 10th, Alexander Rowe. We had all 42 drivers finish this race. Not a surprise there. Kind of a bore of a road course, but yeah, what are you going to do? Well, we'll take you to victory lane for the very first time with Greg Lee, if there is one. Here are the point standings after the 7th race of the season at New Jersey Motorsports Park. Sebastian Torres is our brand new points leader. He has a 25-point lead over Greg Lee, who ironically enough won at New Jersey Motorsports Park. Third is Jeff Bright, 40 points back. Fourth, Matthew Johnson, due in part to finishing way down in the race, 75 points back. And fifth, Marcus Sanchi, our Talladega winner, 105 points behind. Sixth, Al Lagasse. Seventh, Kevin McHugh. Eighth, Josh Barker. Ninth, Shuttle. And 10th, Cal Metz. 11th is Keith Stevens. 12th, Alexander Rowe. 13th, Kaka Silverpaul. 14th, Zachary Fitzwater. 15th, Eli Bright. 16th, Nick Kennedy. 17th, Tim Randolph. 18th, Jesse Turner. 19th, Jonathan King. And 20th, Richard Torres. 21st, Jason Larker. 22nd, Connor Thunder. 23rd, Brian Fox. 24th, Cole Nixie. 25th, Tony Newman. 26th, Steve Larker. 27th, Cam Nixie. 28th, Jay Barker. 29th, Carter Friesen. And 30th, Max Anderson. 31st, Jay Jefferson. 32nd, Evan Rudd. 33rd, Riley Sprelly 2. 34th, Derek Edison. 35th, Simon Fox. 36th, Roland Maludandu. How do you say your name? Sorry. 37th, Joe Jefferson. 38th, Ben Croach. 39th, Luke Rainey. And 40th, Aiden Shepard. 41st in points, Jonathan Rains. And 42nd in points. And last is Jack Lagasse. So that is your point standings after the 7th race of the season in New Jersey Motorsports Park. We will see you next at the 8th race of the season for the first event at Pocono. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.